Hello, wig fashion Fiesta. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to get into wigs, your favorite wigs, and be mindful what you buy today, a year from now, if you buy the same style, same color, may be totally different. Come with me and let's learn. How is this so? Okay, I have on Raquel Welch. The style is Spotlight. She also has a Spotlight Elite. It's basically the same wig. I'll explain in another video. It's just the cap construction that differs. And here is the same wig before. These two wigs I purchased. This one probably about 4 months ago, and this one is very recent. And you can see just a little hint that this is a little more shiny. Now, the shininess, they always say in your newer wigs, that's just normal. I didn't find that to be the case. This one was never shiny. I think it has everything to do with the actual synthetic fiber. And I'm going to put this on. You may think, oh, that's cool, that looked good on you. Well, compared to this one, we'll see. But let me share with you a few things that you need to be mindful of. But first of all, I'm just so you kind of see the whole thing and you make your own decision, what you think. You see? This actually is SS Cappuccino, Raquel Welch. Everything about it. But let me just kind of share with you what's going on here. All right, now I'm going to take this off. You basically can see it. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm basically just going to say, hi, here I am. Okay, I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to put on the other one, the one that I bought just a few years ago. Oh, I'm sorry, months, not years. Months, just a few months ago. I'm going to put it on. Okay, let me get my brush. Okay. This is the same wig. This is the exact same wig as the one I just had on. Now, yes, we can tell that this is a little more blondish. It's not so shiny as this one. And actually, I love this. I love these colors. That doesn't bother me. The thing that bothers me is that the new one does not have this fullness. And actually on my head, it just feels fuller. Now, maybe it's a case where for this particular style, they cut down in the number of actual fibers to actually sew in. That may be the case, but the volume is not there. And though I have a very broad face, I tend to like a little bit more volume, not real puffy. And I don't get into, I know you can tease I know you can do all that, but I don't like doing that. I've been so spoiled with these wigs that when I like them, I don't really want to change any way that they've been styled. Between the curling or the straight styles, I just like the volume and everything about it. But this one, I'll turn around so you can kind of compare. Let me know your experience if you have noticed that when you've bought another wig, the same style, color that you really liked before, and it was just different. But this is really just different. Now, one other thing I do want to say, which is kind of a pet peeve of mine, I know that long hair and having extensions is very, very popular with many young people. But when you are over, let's say 30, and you're wearing extensions and having all this hair coming down like this, particularly if you're a journalist, it's just not becoming. Elegance is actually always having your hair pulled back. You can have the long hair, but either you pull it back and you have it up, or even if it's in a scrunchie, it's so much more elegant than all this stuff hanging down. You know, when I see women that are just beautiful, but they're like over 30 years old, to parties or on television, and they're wearing things falling down like this. I'm always thinking, are you trying to look like you did 30 or 40 years ago? I mean, that's the case, because this is a heads up for baby boomers particularly. We, I think, know this innately because we just look icky when we're wearing our hair like 30-year-olds, right? Given our age with all of our wrinkles. And so always, elegance is with the styling. It could be something with just throwing it up like this, or on a scrunchie, or in the back. But baby boomers, we need to pull our hair away from our face. And those of you that are certainly 40 or above, professionally, this is a no-no. I hate to say it, but I was the first graduate of the Protocol School of Washington, D.C., and I worked with a lot of corporate executives, CEOs, women and men, dressing them properly, hairstyling, makeup, to be very professional, as if you're going to walk into a court of law and be taken seriously. And the first thing that I trained women is never have your hair, even if you're in your 20s and a lawyer, never have your hair dangling down. It just looks trashy. You need to be top of the mark, cut and dry, very elegant, so people will take you seriously. And I guess that's the point. It's just based upon my training so many corporate executives over the years, particularly women, in how to look the part. You may know the part, act the part, but you've got to look the part to be taken seriously in the corporate marketplace. I digress. But anyway, have a great day. Be aware. So if there's a style that you love, you probably want to think about purchasing it today. Have a great day.